Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today, as you can see, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon where I'll be talking about the movies, obviously, TV shows, merchandising, I don't know, whatever the case may be. So, as you can see, I actually went to the movie theater, so why not? Because in some ways, I felt like I wanted to see something that's spooky related and Disney at the same time. So yes, in some ways I'm using this as an excuse to combine the two. So for today's video, The Haunted Mansion. Oh yeah, the last time I spoke about this was when I spoke about Eddie Murphy's version, which was terrible. Ugh. And then there was, of course, the Muppet version of this, which I haven't reviewed yet. But okay, it's of course being based upon the Disney's theme park. So, by the same name, I suppose. I mean, okay, this is nothing new, like at all. They've done this before. And yeah, with this movie and this series of films, and also, yeah, quite a few times actually. So, yeah. So, like, okay, how bad can it be? So, I guess. So, whatever. Anyway, but the thing is that, like I was saying, I just want to talk about something horror related and whatnot. So here we are, I suppose. But yeah, I just wanted to go to the movie theater, so I just thought this could be a good way just to go out for a little bit, just go and get. And of course, got my popcorn. Yeah, I got the some extra butter dispenser. Here we go. So yeah, on my way. So of course, as always, let's talk about the plot, shall we? So here we go. So Ben is the main character in this film, and he has been developed this kind of film, yeah, special camera that would see the ghost, capture their image and whatnot. Yeah, this instantaneously just came into my mind, folks. Camera, taking pictures, ghosts. Yeah, this is a horror kind of a thing, spooky or whatever. Oh, definitely. This is what came to my mind throughout the entire movie. But anyway, Ben over here, yeah, he's not having an easy life like at all. This priest character does come into play as well. On top of all this craziness, yeah, this single mother and her son want to pretty much take care of this house, but the thing is that yeah, this woman and this head lady, of course, they become a part of the story as well. So yeah, they basically have to all team up because this ghost, or this one ghost is basically hunting a place. These characters have to find out why is this place haunted? For what reason? There has to be a reason for this entire thing to occur. I mean, yes, there is a reason. And these ghosts and just basically want some attention. What do I mean by that? I'm being really vague in some ways, but yeah, it's a whole thing. There's like a whole history behind this haunted mansion, and yeah, the film does explore that as to why this entire thing's going. So that's basically the overall idea, really. But ultimately, folks, I can say that how do I put this? Um,
Oh, well, what if I said, well, if you. Yeah.
We said meh. M-E-H. Meh.
yeah, come to think of it, actually, on the way to the movie theater, I saw this poster here. Yeah, for this movie, and this trailer for this movie actually played right in the beginning of right before the film actually started. Yeah, this right here looks a lot better. It looks way more interesting than what I saw. So yeah, but this only comes out in November, really. So I will see if I could watch it. Can't make promises if I will see this in theater, but I will see. But it does look more promising, actually. Ugh. But yeah, I was stuck with this movie instead. And it's supposed to be a comedy horror. I mean, it didn't really. Maybe got a few chuckles out of me, and that was about it. And that's it. I mean, was it better than what they wanted from Eddie Murphy? Oh, definitely. It was definitely better. But still, Yeah, this film was trying to do like its own thing. It's to I guess in some ways it was different enough that it could be. It's fine, I guess. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, okay, yeah. The main character was trying to have his own backstory. He didn't really have a family. Yeah, no main character didn't have a family like in the Eddie Murphy version, nor the Muppets version of this story. I mean, of course, there's gonna be similar elements, of course, because it's based on the same thing. But the thing is that, of course, yeah, of course, there's gonna be a villain in the story. There's gonna be a villain, a main villain, and he has his own backstory, of course. And when it comes to horror films that were directed by Disney, this one was definitely better. Something Wicked, This Way Comes. Something Wicked, This Way Comes was definitely a much better movie. And yeah, if anything, yeah, it was actually pretty dark. Even for a Disney movie. I mean, holy hell, this was supposed to be for the family. Oh yeah. So if anything, this movie made me appreciate that film better, which again is something wicked this way it comes really. Character here, Ben, he's definitely one of those types of characters. He didn't have a family really, like at all. He's socially awkward, I guess. But in the grand scheme of things, the special effects are passable. I guess you can say, sure, I'll say that. But anyway, it just comes off a bit weightless. And yes, I get it. They're trying to have this emotional punch, which of course Disney films are known for that. But then at the same time, it just comes off pretty juvenile in a lot of ways. So maybe some bits and pieces might be too dark. Some bits and pieces that might be a little too frightening for super young moviegoers. But then there's also that is supposed to be emotional, but it doesn't really pack the punch like Disney would typically do. Then on top of that, there's also some parts may seem a little too juvenile for adults. So it really seems like, okay, what's your target audience exactly, really? So, okay, just stick to one thing. It could be really gloomy or something really silly. I mean, the special effects themselves are decent enough, I suppose. Centering around this single mother and her son moving into this place, this mansion, yes, obviously, this film tries to have this emotional bond with these characters, and once you step into this mansion, the ghosts will follow you around even if you attempt to go away, as if they're trying to get your attention, like they're trying to tell you something. But yeah, this film just didn't work out a lot of ways. It's fairly forgettable. The film does attempt at humor and scares, which a lot of which falls flat. It's very formulaic, I guess. It's very corny in a lot of ways. I mean, yes, it's trying to be scary. It's trying to be intense. Yes, it's trying to be just suspenseful, which a lot of ways it falls flat as well. It gets quite repetitive, I guess. Yes, it's very CGI heavy, of course. And in some ways, yes, it does look a bit cheesy in that regard. And in other words, I feel like I mean it's forgettable, I guess. I mean, like I was saying earlier, I guess I could add it for my Disney collection, I guess. I have a lot of Disney movies anyway. But it's nothing great, really. I give this film a Novaval rating of a 5.0 out of 10. It's a 5.0 for me because it's just adequate. It does way too hard to have these jump scares. Ugh, whatever. I didn't care for it. Whatever. See ya.